Hi, my name is Gerhard Schwartner, and welcome to Selling Power TV. Today, we have the great pleasure of meeting with Roy Carmel. He joins us from Boston today, and he is the co-founder and CEO of Spotlight.Ai. How did you come up with the name?
When we started the company, the name was completely different. I thought the name is going to be a-line, align. We really believe that when you do value selling well, it doesn't just impact the sales team, it aligns the entire organization behind the sales team. At some point, it was clear we want to focus on sales. We want to focus on, the CRO, and we wanted something that conveys the value that we can bring to a CRO, which is how they're helping both reps put the spotlight on what really matters in the deal, and how we're helping managers to put the spotlight on what really matters in the pipeline. We want to put the spotlight on what really matters to close a deal, which is solving the problem or the pain of the customer and getting enough benefit that gets the customer to make a decision.
So what does your software do?
We built an AI-based platform that allows organizations to map their individual sales playbook into a data model that we have. And the platform does basically three things. Number one, it guides reps on their sales discovery, making sure they uncover the pain and they get the right metrics to size the business impact of the customer's pain. And we help them navigate that conversation to get as quickly as possible to those critical pieces of information. The second thing that we do, based on the discovery, the platform automatically generates a business case presentation, which is an asset that is customer-facing, ready to take to an economic buyer or decision maker, saves time, hours or days to create an asset like that. And that asset is optimized for that specific opportunity for the rep. And the last thing we do is we score the activities of discovery, we score the strength of the business case and the probability of the deal to win, and we propagate that into the forecast and the pipeline, whether they're done on your CRM or other tools like Clary or others. We can integrate those scores and give sort of an X-ray view into the status of value selling of the deal.
So it sounds like your software is customized to a high degree, where you help salespeople become better in asking better discovery questions, so you have better data for AI to construct a value proposition.
We like to sort of categorize companies into one of three maturity points. At the beginning, companies just need some structure. They need structure that is consistent and can provide some probability on where they are in a deal. The second level are companies that have started selling, but they want to transform their sales to be value sales. And that's where they start having a playbook that they map into the platform. Once that is mapped, then reps actually get guided in that discovery and get business case or a BVA, a business value assessment deck, generated for every opportunity. And the third level of maturity are larger organizations that actually know how to do value selling pretty well, but that value engineering team are a group of experts that cannot scale. And so what they need is the ability to scale and repeat what value engineers are doing for smaller deals.
In summary, you help salespeople develop a better narrative that resonates better with the customer because it's focused 100% on the individual value they're contributing to the customer. But you also help the sales organization become more predictive instead of reactive.
And we're very, very focused on making sure that we create an experience for the sellers that helps them win individually.
How long have you been doing this?
I was doing what I'm doing now before founding Spotlight for pretty much the last decade. I held a few executive roles in companies that did value sales at scale. And after doing this manually multiple times in a few companies and having a lot of fortune to work with amazing CROs that I've learned from, all the way from Keith Butler, Andy Byron, John McMahon, people that I work with now like Tom Shordorf, Randy Sadel, it helped me see those patterns of the challenges, but also the type of solutions that are being created. And that's what led me to start Spotlight.
Who is your biggest customer in terms of number of salespeople using the system?
Lakeside Software, Kiteworks, that is a cybersecurity company. We have several actually cybersecurity companies, and we're in touch with customers like Sprinkler, like HP, and a few others. And that's what gets us into this maturity model to recognize where each company is at and what their use case is, because it's very different to go through a transformation versus scale what you've already transformed.
Well, thank you, Roy. That was very informative. I really enjoyed the conversation. So I'd like everybody to head over to Spotlight.AI and discover the value of the software that transforms your organization into a growth company.
Thank you, Gerhard. Thank you for having me.